It's often said that comparisons are onerous, but when it comes to the release of any new tablet device like Viewsonic's ViewPad 7, holding it up against Apple's iPad is almost obligatory. Until fairly recently, the iPad had the Australian tablet market entirely to itself. However, this 7-inch SmartPad with a phone, as Viewsonic calls it, not only needs to face off against the iPad, but also the Samsung Galaxy Tab and the approaching avalanche of competitors shipping this year. Like the Galaxy Tab, the ViewPad 7 runs Android 2.2, also known as Froyo, which is actually an operating system built for smartphones rather than tablets. As such, it sometimes feels clunky to use and doesn't have the seamless finger-touch integration you might expect if you've ever played with the iPad. Another seriously annoying drawback of having a phone OS on a tablet is that it doesn't always know which way is up. The main interface menus only appear in landscape mode, so you'll often find yourself having to physically rotate the device in order to access basic functions. As the name suggests, the ViewPad 7 has a 7-inch capacitive multi-touch screen, and other hardware features include a microSD card slot and a mini USB port for expansion. Wi-Fi is available, and you can fit a SIM card to connect to mobile broadband. Unlike the current iPad, it also has a 3-megapixel rear camera and a low-resolution front camera for video calls. This is all very well, but the ViewPad 7 is let down by its relatively slow processor and a surprising absence of support for Adobe Flash 10.1, which is one of the key advantages that we expect Android-based devices to have over the iPad. Also on the downside, the ViewPad 7 screen is only 800 by 480 pixels, which doesn't fare well against the Galaxy Tab's identically sized but crisper 1024 by 600 pixel display. Overall, the ViewPad 7 feels like the poor cousin to the Galaxy Tab, which we also found rather disappointing. And that's a shame, because its rivals are expected to include the tablet-specific version of Android, also called Honeycomb. But it's likely that this model will never see it. Viewsonic has also announced a 10-inch model, which bizarrely offers dual booting between the desktop version of Windows 7 and the positively passé Android 1.6. But if it wants to claim a bigger share of the fast-growing tablet market, it'll need to follow up with a better user experience. And unless you're Apple, that probably means Honeycomb. We're giving it just 2 stars.